name's Paul Niemanen. I go by Pollywood on all the online stuff. And this is my shop. Been around for probably like 8 years in this shop, but I've been building bikes for about 10 years now. Yeah, I guess I would say like riding bikes. I think I bought my first Harley in 2008-ish. It was just a sporty chop. And I think I knew I wanted to chop it. I was following like all those guys on like Blogspot. I moved out here to Colorado. I think Lowbrow Customs was only like 2 or 3 years old. So I ended up, doing the whole typical thing, buying a hardtail off of them and getting everything going. And yeah, I think that was like 2013 or 14. Yeah, and then it just kind of like snowballed from there. I was like so into it, just got obsessed with just building and doing cool stuff with motorcycles. I didn't end up painting that one. I just kept the paint the way it was. I hadn't gotten into paint yet at that time. It was just like, let's build a chopper and love riding it. Sold that bike, ended up buying a shovel head, and then it was like game over after that. Like got into the whole big twin thing and just like fell in love with, the shovel head. Ended up building that bike from like the frame up, so it was a lot more like learning curve than just like welding on a hardtail. But I did it all. I did the whole top end on the bike, all the wiring, the paint, everything. Like I dived into it as much as I possibly could, and I wanted to do as much as I possibly could without like outsourcing all the stuff. And my roommate at the time was racing dirt bikes, so he was a motorhead already, and he got me into like, tear the motor down, let's fix this thing. So he showed me a lot on like the whole motor aspect of it. And Harleys aren't too bad. They're pretty easy to tear apart and put back together. There's really nothing to it. Ended up moving into a bigger shop and then just kind of kicked it off, and people started hitting me up to do little things here and there to their bikes and do paint. And then started painting my own stuff and then doing a couple other people's bikes, and it wasn't like a full-time thing yet. But then it picked up after that and start painting now and everything else, and it just went crazy. I went to school for art, all the mixed media stuff, so did painting, ceramics, video production, photography. Even before that, my mom was an artist and she was an oil painter, so she would hold like art classes in our basement as we were kids growing up, like during the summertime and all that. So we'd have like all the neighbor kids come in and she'd teach us like just painting, just different things here and there. It's a passion, and it's being like obsessed. You get so obsessed and wrapped up in building something cool. I like using tools. I just got a mill a couple years ago. I like making my own parts, putting my twist on it. And I think that's like where the passion was. It's not just like putting a bike together and wrenching and bolting something on. You're actually like forming something out of like a block of steel or a piece of aluminum. You're making it the way you want to make it and putting it on your bike. So your bike could be one of a kind or is one of a kind. And then like the whole painting side, making your bike really like unique. That's where like a lot of the passion is, because no one will ever have that paint job. They might have similar colors, but there's nothing really like the same about it, like 100% the same. It's all different. You can reach out and we can get things going on all your hopes and dreams.